All right, welcome back. It's 7/10/2024. It's Wednesday, 8:28 a.m. And this is Road to Profitability. I don't know what episode this is because I've still got a lot of episodes to edit. But what I do know is we lost yesterday's trade. We're trying to make a comeback. Okay? Trying to make a comeback, make some good trades. Today, I've decided that I'm going to be looking at indexes and commodities gold. Um, I think gold's a commodity. Whatever. Anyways. But for right now, we're only going to be looking at the S&P 500 in gold just because those are the ones that I can afford. Okay. Now, I think we have an uptrend on gold. Um, put in a swing low. So to me, that means we want to push higher. We've got a very strong bullish trend on the 4 hour. 1 hour, we've got a imbalance we tapped into. Now, I'm only entering gold if we tap some of these lows. I'm not just gonna enter just because, you feel me? Um, but there is an yeah, I'm only entering gold if we tap into these lows. Um, here, lows here. S&P looks a little bit better. The daily pushing up, the 4 hour pushing up. We're pretty much like we got some equal highs right here that we got to take out. 1 hour. Okay, we did kind of take out these highs, but looks like we're kind of about to head downwards. On God. But to do that, we also have a fair value gap. If I was going to take a continuation play, it would be on gold for sure, just because we haven't full completely hit those highs yet. Um, because it looks like we did get that pullback into this imbalance after taking out these highs. And we might get that nice pullback into equilibrium, which would fall in line with these lows down here. So if we don't get these pullbacks on the S&P 500 in gold, God, we're not going to take a trade. So I'll let you guys know. And we also do have Red Phone News, Fed Chair Powell speaks in 30 minutes. So I want to wait for price action and see how all that stuff goes. Um, yeah, I'm not going to take a trade until after news.
All right, so I just took buys on gold. I took buys on gold because if you go on the 15 minute, we had this 15-minute low right here that we took out, and we also completely filled in this imbalance, giving us a nice looking rejection candle. Um, I think my target is going to be the bottom of this imbalance right here, because like I mean we are on an uptrend. But the reason why I took it is we filled in this imbalance completely, which is a 1 hour imbalance. 1 hour. 1 hour imbalance. We're on a strong uptrend on the 4 hour, the 1 hour. Um, I don't know. I wanted to buy it down, but it just seemed counter trendish. I wanted to buy it down this way. But if we go on the 1 minute, we have our push up, leaving a fair value gap, We came down, filled it. Now we haven't gotten a close above a short-term high necessarily. I mean, we might have gotten it right here above this high. So we'll see. I mean, it's risking $2. If I'm not gonna take a risk, what can I do? I'm gonna take a risk. Now, there are these lows at the bottom here, but I think I'm going to copy this price and put TP here. But honestly, I'm going to set an alert for like right here just to see how price is moving. Because I'm not going to be able to sit on my computer and watch this trade just because I have to go do some work. But we did get a close above a short-term high. We also got a fair value gap, another fair value gap right here that just got tapped into along with our short-term high. So this was a little bit of an aggressive entry. But we're gonna see how it goes. But again, why did I take it? It swept 15-minute lows that it created earlier. It is on a strong bullish trend. It filled in a 1 hour fair value gap completely, met resistance, gave us the market structure shift on the bottom. So that is why I'm taking buys right now. And then I think where's my first alert? My first alert was at 2378.924. 2378.92, which is about right here. And let me see what we get. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. If we bring our TP to right here, we get about $2.92. Um, but I want to do it below this imbalance and see what price looks like at this point. But yeah, I mean, honestly, right now, price looks pretty good to get to at least here. I might just um take my W if it gets to this point, but we'll see. Okay, there also is this 1 minute imbalance right here that we just bought up into. So that's also something to keep in mind. If we do get stopped out, we could probably would it probably would just be a little continuation to sweep these lows. And if that's the case, just another learning lesson. But if not, then we'll see it hit. But I mean, I don't think that's a bad read. We'll just have to see. Like you just took out liquidity. Just, give me a chance. Okay. Okay, so the S&P did something similar where it came down, swept these 15-minute lows. It left equal lows, but it did give us a strong market structure shift. Now I missed this. I could have entered here, but I missed this because I have to work. I have a job. So I wasn't able to get this entry, which is unfortunate because I was looking for it, but I didn't get this entry. The thing about the S&P 500, and it's on a very, very strong bullish trend, like this, very strong bullish trend, and it also filled a 1 hour fair value gap. Um, complete to the T filled the 1 hour fair value gap. That's why I like the golden tree because it also filled a 1 hour fair value gap, but it's not doing us justice right now. It's not doing us justice right now. It's not a very strong bullish trend like this one. It's only been bullish for a couple of days, filled in this imbalance, and I guess we're hitting this imbalance now, and we're like, maybe we'll just stay down here for a little bit. That's a little, you know what I'm saying? It's frustrating. It is frustrating because now we're consolidating. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? We're consolidating? Whatever, man. Oh my God, I would have preferred to have this entry on the S&P. Like, F having a big stop loss, we could have targeted these highs right here. But like, oh my God. Why do I get the trades that want to fuck with me? Because this is the exact same trade I was trying to catch on gold. It just happened on the S&P. You feel me? Whatever, bro. Like, I had to work. I can't really be too mad that I missed that entry. It's not like I wasn't looking for that entry. I just gotta work. I have an appointment I have to leave for in about 15 minutes. I have to go get ready. I'm not even ready because I was on the charts. You know what? It's cool. It's uh it's cool. We'll see what gold does. Like gold might shock us. It might decide it wants to, you know, go hit our TP or something. Or it might decide it wants to stop us out. Whatever it decides, I would still take this trade any other day. 100% I'd take this trade any other day. Now, would I prefer to take it on S&P because it's so bullish compared to gold? Yes. But we'll see how gold plays out. I have to go. All right, so it's currently 2:52, 7:10 p.m. We won that trade today. I think it was a pretty good setup. Came down for this 1 hour 5 value gap, swept these 15-minute lows. Um, and it came up and touched this for value gap, which is what I anticipated it to do in the very beginning. However, I did move my stop loss down here. No, my take profit down here. Thankfully, I kept my stop loss below this low, so we didn't get stopped out. But let me tell you, it was stressful watching this consolidation. It was very stressful. But I held it out, and I think we came out with like, let's see, came out with $3.26 after costs and everything. Now we're back to $61. Overall, I'm pretty happy with that. S&P went crazy. Um, I would have loved to catch this trade, but that's okay because S&P moves crazy like that. There'll always be another opportunity. And had I been on the computer to take this trade when it came back down here, that would have been fire as well. But because this was a super strong uptrend, this gold trade we took, not a very strong uptrend, to be honest. So I'm not mad at that trade. That trade was pretty good. I take it again and again and again. Um, and what's interesting is that I was looking at the shorts into this level, and I was also looking at the buys into this level, and I wasn't gonna go much higher than that. Why? Because market structure to me is just unclear. Like, I mean, do we want to go up? Do we not want to go up? Do we want to go up? Do we not want to go up? Like that's that like you know what I'm saying? So I was just taking the low-hanging fruit. But the same situation did happen on the S&P, like I said earlier, down here, where it filled in the 1 hour, took out these lows, um, filled in that 1 hour imbalance, took out these 15-minute lows that it created at 8:30, and shot up into the moon. But the difference between gold and the S&P is that the S&P 500 is on a pretty strong bullish trend, um, which would explain this huge move up. But overall, I'm really happy with that trade we took this morning, even though it gave me a lot of stress. Not because of the dollar amount, but because like, dang, I just, I'd like to start winning trades now. But overall, bye. Oh, let me go to Trade Locker and what time was it that we entered that trade? T